Good evening. Thank you so much for keeping it Mwangaza TV this evening. Welcome to our 4 p.m. bulletin. My name is Kelvin Kariba and welcome to our bulletin. And on to our first news story. The government has launched a massive mobile registration drive dubbed Sajili Mashinani, aimed at ending the historical marginalization of citizens in border and pastoralist regions in the country. Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen, speaking in Kapenguria, West Pokot County, announced that the initiative will utilize over 91 new portable real-time data capture machines to slash the waiting period for national IDs to between 3 days to 7 days.
Sasa tukianza hii mambo ya registration, hii ya 100% ya shule, farmers, hiyo mambo yote. Sasa rais akatuambia hata hii ya registration hii, watu wenye watasort hii problem ni chiefs. That is why when the question of vetting was removed, the person who was given the responsibility afanye hiyo kazi ya identification ni chief.
Na msiingie kwa hii porojo ati ni ID peke yake ni ya kupigia kura. Hapana. ID ni ya kupata SHA. ID ni ya kulipa wazee wenye wamezeeka wapate ile malipo yao. ID ndio inakusaidia kuwe na M-Pesa yako. So hakuna vile tutakataza Wakenya wote services because hatujapewa ID. What we are doing here is to facilitate a common citizen of Kenya to get basic services by getting the right documentation yenye itamsaidia. Rais alitangaza akasema hii ID imekuwa expensive kwa mtu ambaye ana hustle. Ndiposa akaniambia nitangaze ya kwamba ID itapewa Wakenya wote bure. Ile shilingi 300 ulikuwa unalipa ndio upate ID mara ya kwanza bure. Ile 1000 ambayo ulikuwa unalipa ndio ureplace ID sasa ni bure. Na watu wote wameumia kwa miaka mingi kwa sababu hata sheria iliwekwa kwamba hao watu wasipewe ID mpaka wafanyiwe vetting. So maswali hapa ilikuwa ni mingi kuliko ya clinic. Nauliza baba yako ni nani, alitokea wapi, wewe ni Pokoti ya Kenya ama Pokoti ya Uganda. Maswali mingi yenye haiwezi saidia kitu. Rais juzi alisema border counties zote kutoka hapa Pokot kwenda Trans Nzoia, kwenda Bungoma, kwenda Busia, kuelekea Siaya, kwenda huko Homa Bay, kuingia Migori, kwenda Narok, kwenda Kajiado, kwenda Taita Taveta, kuingia Kwale na ipige kona tena ikuje Lamu namna hiyo mpaka hapa. Alisema hizo ni county nyingi sana. It does not deserve kuumiza wa Kenya kusema counties hizo zote yenye imezunguka Kenya pamoja na yenye iko ndani kama Samburu na Baringo kwa mfano na hata Isiolo wote walikuwa wamechumuishwa. Zaidi ya counties karibu 20 watu walikuwa wanaulizwa maswali mingi kabla hawajapewa ID.
Kenya Union of Post-Primary Education Teachers KUPPET is facing internal turmoil following explosive allegations of interference by the Teacher Service Commission TSC. KUPPET National Vice Chair Ronald Tanui has raised a red flag over what he terms as illegal manipulation of union affairs by the commission. Speaking to the press, Tanui alleged the TSC has been meddling with a union voter register and facilitating irregular member transfers to influence the outcome of the upcoming elections.
I don't know what is going on in the Teacher Service Commission. There is a big problem in Teacher Service Commission. In one county, they transferred about 1,500 KUPPET members into agency to deny them a right to vote. In another, they also denied around 1,600 by transferring them from being members of KUPPET to agency. And you know, the register of KUPPET is generated from the byproduct or from TSC, deduction of union dues. In another one, they transferred 400. In a county like Nairobi, I think they transferred and there was a court order for them to reverse. So I don't know what interest does the Teacher Service Commission have in these Kuppet elections. So it's now very clear that the national officials of Kuppet are stooges of Teacher Service Commission. That is why Commission is trying to influence who will vote in this election, to ensure that they are trying to ensure that those who are supporting the candidates who are pro-change, pro-teachers, are removed from the register, so that only those which are supporting a Kelvin Kariba team remain in the register. That is what is currently happening. And the Teacher Service Commission is being misused in this endeavor, in this move.
The national government has ramped up its effort to ensure a 10,000% transition to grade 10 students by distributing relief food to vulnerable households and schools. Speaking in Our Lady of Mercy Girls Secondary School in Busia County, Planning Secretary Boniface Makoha emphasized the initiative aims to tackle food insecurity, a major hurdle to student retention and academic performances. This comes as Busia County reports a remarkable 99% enrollment rate for senior secondary school. County Director Education Mary Ongwe has issued a stern call to parents of the remaining 1% to enroll their children immediately, while administrative chiefs have been tasked with conducting door-to-door operations to ensure no child is left behind.
The main responsibility remains with you. Tutanunua uniform, tutalipa school fees, tutapeana chakula, lakini hiyo yote does not translate to a grade unless you work hard. We don't expect them to be sent back home because these children are innocent. Ni wazazi. Na wazazi penye mko, now you can concentrate on doing what you're supposed to do to provide for other needs, because we as a government, we are committed that this is not a one-off. We want to see how to sustain this.
Kweli tumekuwa na shida na chakula, na watoto wengi wamekuja kwetu wakisema kwamba they cannot even afford lunch program, and we are happy today that this has been provided. Sisi hatutaki kuona watoto tena wakitumwa nyumbani kwa sababu hakuna haja. So the principals who are here, I think as somebody noted,
we have to agree. Even a school that has 74, our PS has been given rice and beans. 56 bags that they have carried to school. 74 learners. If we can challenge a school with 120, a school with 300, that's where we reach the highest. So we don't have any reason for these girls and boys to be on the road. Are we together?
So for coming here to support us is a demonstration of your love for your children. So Daktari, we thank you for your efforts in education. This is one of the secondary initiatives, and more will have to come. Like the bursary fund requires 10-20 million. We require you to support us nationally, internationally, so Busia scholarships can send children out there to do medicine, to do engineering, and come back and invest in Busia.
And that is all for now. Thank you so much for keeping it tuned. More stories at our 9 p.m. bulletin. My name is Kelvin Kariba. Have yourself a nice evening.